KB. I have a second story to read to you about rules we follow. This is from our big book, and it's called That's Not Fair. It's an example of a realistic fiction. So the people, the characters seem real, but they're not. The setting of the story, where the story takes place, it seems real too, but remember, it came from someone's imagination. That's what makes it a realistic fiction. I want you to be thinking about this question as I read to you today. Why are rules important when we play games? I've been playing a lot of games, board games with my family, and I'm wondering, why is it important that we all follow the same game rules? Be thinking about that as I read to you today. That's not fair. It was cold. It was a cold, rainy day. Mark and Gino were playing a board game when Lee walked in. May I play? Lee asked. Hey, that reminds me of the rule we have at school. If somebody asks you to join, if someone asks you to play, the answer is always yes. Very good. No, you can't. We do not need another player, said Gino. Lee was sad. That's not fair, he said. Kind or unkind? Unkind, right? Mark looked at Gino. Lee is right. We should let him play, he said. Gino went to get Lee. We're sorry. Come play with us, he said. That was the better choice, wasn't it? Inviting Lee to play with them. The more the merrier. The boys started a new game. It was Lee's turn. Lee picked up all of the cards instead of just one. Wait, you can take only one card at a time. That's a rule, said Mark. So it wouldn't have been fair if they kept playing the same game they were playing. Instead, the boys started a new game so that there was a new person joining and they were starting the game over. That seems fair. But then when it was Lee's turn, Lee picked up all of the cards and the rule says to only choose one. Why is that a problem? I don't like that rule, Lee said. But the rules are useful. They make the game fair, so everyone has an equal chance to win, Mark explained. I just heard me read that rules are useful and rules help everyone have an equal chance to win. That's true of board games, and that's true of sports too, if you think about it. There are certain rules you have to follow in sports, right? Now Lee was winning. The rules make the game more exciting, Lee said. Then Carla and Kim came by. They asked to play. Yes, 5 players will make it more exciting than 3 players, Lee said. We will show you the rules. Hey, this time they made the right choice and they let the girls join in. Do you think they're going to have to start a new game, the game over again? I think that would be only fair. And Lee has a better attitude now. Now that he's winning, he's having a really good time playing this game. But at the beginning of the story, Lee was kind of upset, kind of a poor sport. Did you like that one, KB? So later this week, you will be writing about rules. And I want you to be able to tell me what a rule is. I want you to be able to tell me why rules are important. And just be thinking about the rules that you have at your house and why do you think those rules are in place? Mrs. Smith has a lot of rules in the classroom. Why do you think all of those rules are important?